currently just trying to make some lemon water right now because I went out for dinner last night, and I find that always when I go out for dinner I wake up feeling super puffy and salty. I also had a cocktail last night, so yeah, I definitely need the extra hydration this morning. Make a coffee and get my day started. I figured I would vlog. It's been a couple of, honestly, months since I vlogged. Life has just been insane and crazy. I'm engaged. She's a fiance. Erin and I got engaged back in August, and since then we've just been like enjoying our time, relishing in the moment. So maybe in this video I'll do like a bit of a explanation as to like what happened during the day, to get more into detail, I guess, than whatever it is I already have on Instagram. I feel like people are probably really sick of me talking about it on Instagram, but I had obligations, which is totally fine, and I was happy to do all of them. But yeah, I feel like I haven't just like had a chance to like do a proper sit down chit chat about the engagement for people who are like just generally actually interested on what happened, and I know that there are some of you out there, so I'll do that today. My mom came and stayed with me for the last 10 days. Aaron just left for Europe for 2 weeks. He's coming back tomorrow, so I've just been like, there's been a lot happening. I've been kind of out of my routine. I have a lot going on today. Today's like one of my solo days, so I figured I'd take you guys along with me. It's fall. Like, how did this happen? How is it fall right now? How is it October? Like, time just flew by, and I realized just I haven't been vlogging and I miss it a lot, so I'm gonna start doing it. Been loving eating bagels in the morning for whatever reason. I'm not that hungry, but I need a little bit of carb to get me started for the day. I went to the farmer's market last weekend with my mom and we went apple picking, and I got this cinnamon apple spread, a cream cheese spread, and I've been obsessed with it, and I also just don't want it to go bad, so I'm gonna try and use it up today. And then I usually only just have a half, but I'm gonna have a full one today because I am quite hungry. Okay, I put my hair up, got ready for leaving. I figured I'd just like sit down while I have the moment and the energy to be able to talk about this again, because I feel like I've explained this story just so many times, which is totally fine, but it has been a couple of months now. So trying to like revisit and relive everything that happened on the day of the engagement is just like, we'll see if I cry or not. I don't know. Honestly, I might. I tried filming this like last week. Should I do like a dedicated video? But I'm like, no, this is too much. I don't need that. I'm just gonna do a quick little engagement recap. All the things I knew, I didn't know, like just all of the ins and outs, because I personally love this story. I feel like everybody loves their own engagement story. Aaron and I, every single year, we have this one weekend where we go away and we spend time with all of our friends at his family's cottage in Cape Breton on the water, which is super nice. There's boats and water toys, and we just have barbecues and drink and play games and stuff. So it's a really good time, and it's a great time for us to like connect with all of our friends who we don't get to see like all of the time. So everybody makes a nice effort to go out and spend the weekend. So I think this year we had about like 25 people. I don't know. Like the only thing that I knew about the engagement was that it was gonna happen before the end of the summer. I mean, end of summer still goes into September, but in my mind I was like, no, it's the end of August is the end of summer, is what Aaron told me. And we had traveled and done so many things this summer where I thought he would have proposed and he didn't. So by August I was getting a little bit, I don't know if stir crazy is the right word, but I was kind of on the inside like, oh my god, when is it gonna happen? Like, it's gonna happen soon, isn't it? So like going into that weekend that I knew was happening, the week of the August 18th, I was telling my girlfriends, I'm like, it's gonna happen this weekend. I'm like, I know it, I feel it, it's just gonna happen. And I had made up a whole scenario in my head of like what I thought was going to happen, which was just not at all what happened. I had thought that, you know, I brought a couple of cute little dresses for the cabin, but nothing too crazy because I don't want to stand out in like all of my friends, because nobody would have brought anything like that. But I brought some like cute casual white dresses to wear, packed them in my bag, and I thought that on Saturday Aaron would try and get us on the boat with a couple of our friends for like a sunset boat ride, because he knows I love that kind of shit. So I thought that's what Aaron was gonna do. And then because I love taking content, and a few of my girlfriends that were there were also like, they love taking photos and stuff, so I thought, you know, somehow one of them would be like, oh Lizzy, like let's go up to the front of the boat and take a cute picture, and then Aaron was gonna like somehow get up there and then propose. And I thought that's what was going to happen, and it didn't. So like a month prior, I'd mentioned to Aaron, I was like, Aaron, on that weekend, like, can you and I go on a boat ride in the morning? Because I feel like in weekends like this, like, we are the hosts. We have our friends over and we see each other 24/7, so we spend a lot of time just like with our friends and not so much like with each other, other than like a few points in the day. That's just kind of how we roll. I mean, I feel like that just makes sense because we live together, we see each other all the time, we've been together for 6 years, so whatever. So he was like, yeah, that's a great idea, like let's do that. I'll take you on a boat ride in the morning so you and I have some quality time before everybody's up, because we are pretty like, we like to wake up early, like we are morning people. Anyways, we were like, okay, let's do it. Learning what had happened, Aaron had taken what I said and used that as like his sole plan. And this was like, I think Aaron's plan like C or D of proposals. So he had like a bunch of other stuff planned prior that just didn't work out in the summer. Maybe I'll talk about that at the end. But the whole week, it was showing that the weekend was gonna rain, and I thought it was a little interesting that Aaron every single day was checking the weather this weekend. I'm like, okay, I feel like he's like giving it away. I'm like, the sunset boat ride proposal is gonna be ruined, but obviously like that just wasn't it. He was like thinking about the morning. And the night before on Friday, it was so like, it was pouring rain all day. All of our friends had come in, everyone was just hanging out, and Aaron was being weird all day. Like I thought he was being really anxious because we had so many of our different friend groups all in the same room, so I think he was worried about like being a good host and making sure everybody was getting along, but that was not the case. He was nervous because it was pouring rain and he was trying to like do everything to get ready for the proposal the next morning. So we wake up in the morning, and I mean, I don't know, like we wake up in the morning and it was not nice out. Like it was like gloomy, it wasn't raining, but there was no sun and there was no sunrise or whatever. And Aaron had the alarm set. He was like, oh, like, are you ready to go for the boat ride? And I'm like, babe, it's literally not nice out. Like, can we stay in bed? And he was playing it so cool, and this is why I just like didn't know what was happening. He was like, look at the weather, it says it's 20 degrees, so there's absolutely no wind on the water. Like, let's just you and I go. We don't have to go for long. But you know, I was like, okay, fine. I was like a little, I wasn't grumpy, but I was a little like, okay, whatever, like, let's just go. And like, I want to spend time with you, so like, let's just do it. It would have been nicer if it was like super nice out. So I was in my sweatpant and my sweatshirt that literally had stains on it. Didn't brush my hair, didn't brush my teeth, didn't wash my face. I didn't do anything. I literally just got up and left and like walked towards the boat. And I was trying to find my tripod, and because I wanted to take some like cute content on the boat for Aaron and I, just like hanging out on the boat, like hugging, whatever, doing like cute stuff because I love that. And I couldn't find it. So I'm like running around the entire cabin trying to be super quiet because it's like 6:30 in the morning and all of our friends are sleeping like on the couch, on the beds, like all this stuff. And I was like, okay, fuck it. Like I literally can't find it. And Aaron's like, what are you looking for? And I'm like, my tripod. He's like, oh, I don't know where that is. And I'm like, okay. Let alone he stole it the night before and like hid it in the boat when we were like all going to bed. And it was just like this whole thing that he was doing, and I couldn't find my camera, like this Canon camera. I was like, where the fuck is my camera? And he stole it also the night before and hid it in the boat, so that like one of our or I think he hid it somewhere in the cabin so that Leia, one of my girlfriends, could pull it out and like set up the proposal thing to be recorded. So everybody was sleuthing and stealing stuff out of my bags without me knowing, which is fine. So we walk up, we leave, we get on the boat, and I'm like, it was honestly so beautiful out, and there was a lot of breaks in the sky of like sun coming through, and it was just so gorgeous. I didn't realize like Aaron was playing like all of my favorite songs, and I thought he just did that as like a sweet gesture. Like he's playing Maroon 5, like our songs and stuff, and we were just vibing. Like we were dancing on the boat, like nobody was out on the water, so it was just like literally us there, and it was perfect. And then so we went around the island, and just as we were about to pull onto the dock of his family's cabin, and I couldn't see the dock. So just as, oh, why did the lighting change? So just as we're about to pull in, Aaron stops the boat, and he didn't stop, actually he did stop the boat. He was like, can you hold on to the steering wheel for a second? I just need to grab something. And I'm like, okay. And then actually before this, he was also like, I need to check the weather. Like I need to know what the weather's like gonna be this weekend. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So he was like on his phone, but he was actually texting all of our friends being like, Lizzy and I are coming back. Because the minute we left, everybody was already awake. They were pretending to be asleep, and they had just like set up the whole proposal area, which was so sweet. So I guess I didn't need to be that quiet because everyone was already like closing their eyes and like pretending to be sleeping. Aaron was like, hold the steering wheel, and I was like, okay. And then he goes to the back of the boat, pulls up the seat, and he pulls out his backpack, and immediately I was like, oh my god, what is happening? Like, is he gonna propose on the boat? He pulls out 2 white dresses that he stole from my closet. Before we had left and drove to Cape Breton, he was like, oh, I need to take out the garbage, like, can you bring the car up to the first floor, meet me there, and then I just need to get something from the apartment. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And he had his backpack on, but I didn't think anything of it. But that's when he was like, I was like rummaging through our closet trying to find your dresses, and he like had this one dress that he was looking for, which was something that I actually packed, but he didn't know that. So anyway, so he pulled out these 2 white dresses on the boat, and he's like, I need you to put one of these on. And I started bawling my eyes out because I knew immediately what was happening, and it was the sweetest thing ever. And I was like, oh my god, like, what is happening? I was like, are you proposing here? He was like, I just need you to put the dress on, Lizzy. And I'm like, okay, I'll put on the dress. So I put on the dress. I'm like butt naked in the middle of the lake, and thank god nobody was out there because it was so like whatever. And then I look at him, and he's like also in his full sweats, and in my mind I'm like, listen, I think it's so sweet that he wants me to be in this dress, but if he's gonna be in his sweats, I want to be in my sweats if I'm gonna get proposed to. Like, we just need to be on the same level. So I like, very me, I was just like, Aaron, like, is that what you're gonna wear? I was like, if that's what you're gonna wear, it's okay. Can I just put my sweats back on? Like, I don't want to wear this dress. And he was like, and he was laughing. He was like, no, like, I brought an outfit. He brought his like cute little outfit that I love. Then he changed on the boat, and then we were driving up to the dock. And as we're driving up, I can see this like wooden arch, flowers and candles, and like a white sheet and rose petals. And I'm still crying, like bawling my eyes out. I can't see anybody. I get up there, he proposes, I'm bawling my eyes out, crying. The best moment of my entire life, and I'll never forget it. I kind of blacked out at everything that he was saying, so thank god we have some like video clips and stuff of like the actual proposal. I'll put them in here. But, and then when the proposal's over, I all of a sudden hear our friends pop out of the bushes. We had Shaw and we had Leia coming out, and they were filming on their phone devices. So like a lot of the posts and video clips that I posted online were from Leia, and she got like the most amazing clips. Like, my girl came through, they were hiding and recording, and I had no idea the whole time. And then all of our friends were watching from the cabin, like above on the sun porch. And then one of our guy friends had a drone that he brought from his work. We didn't end up getting any like good clips of it because it was like kind of his first time like using it, but there was like a drone flying up and around, and it was so sweet. Like, we had so many bottles of champagne to like play with and pop, and then really nice champagne to drink, and it was just a full day of like partying, celebrating, like love. And Aaron did the sweetest thing too. Like, he bought all of my favorite Korean snacks, and he like laid them all out on the table inside when we got in, and he just wanted to make it like super special because I showed him Alex Cooper's proposal video and how Matt bought all of her favorite snacks and laid it out, so he essentially did the same thing, which I thought was cute. But yeah, that's the proposal. Did I know that it was gonna happen on that weekend? Like, yes. Did I know when it was gonna happen? Absolutely not. I was so caught off guard. I had no idea what was happening. I did not know that everybody was in on it, that people were taking stuff out of my bags. I had no idea. I did not think it was gonna happen at 6:37 in the morning. Oh my god, the construction in my building, no! That's the proposal story. This is my last time talking about it because I'm just like, I feel like I've been talking a lot about it on social media, and I feel like it's just getting a little annoying, and I feel bad, but I know that people had some like questions and wanted to hear the whole story, so this is it. About to head out to Pilates, but I wanted to bring a drink with me, and I started taking the Pique BT Fountain Youthful Skin Hyaluronic Acid Ceramides packets again. I love them. I feel like if you guys were around like last summer, I was posting a lot about them, and I love them so much. They taste amazing. They're mainly just really good for your skin. They are non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free. So I'm gonna use my Athletic Greens water bottle just because it's like the perfect size, and it makes such a pretty color. They taste amazing. I also have, let's see, this matcha is so good. I have very much in the past ordered matcha from Amazon before. I just will never do that again, or I will order it from Pique. This stuff, you can like see the color, taste, like even the way that it makes you feel when you're drinking it, you know it's super clean. And this one is also organic, non-GMO, vegan, and gluten-free. I love these both so much. I cannot stop raving about Pique. I'm gonna put this in my bag, and then I'm gonna run out the door now. guys, so I just pulled up to my Pilates studio. I'm here actually really early, so I'm gonna walk around the block and just like check out some stores. I don't really go to this area of the town where the Pilates studios is, and it's so cute. There's a ton of cafes and little shops, so I want to check it out. But actually, before I go in, I need to like continue to give different updates because I just haven't vlogged, and like as I have started vlogging this morning, I'm just like spewing out like all this information. So first thing I want to talk about is my nail journey, my natural nail journey. I've been getting gel nails for the last 1.5 or 2 years, and especially during like this period where I knew I was gonna get engaged, I was getting my nails done constantly, just like hoping and praying that like when it would happen, my nails would be in good shape and condition. I know that's kind of silly to say, but a lot of girls I've talked to who like have been engaged, like they have gone through the exact same thing of just constantly getting their nails done. Not that I thought I was gonna get engaged for the last like 2 years. I did start getting it done more often during COVID just because I wanted to switch. I wanted a different look on my hands. After I got engaged, I kind of just like went through this thing of like, I don't want anything on my fingers or on my toes. So I got rid of all the gel on my nails and all the gel on my toes, and I'm just fully going natural for as long as I can. If there's a special occasion where I want to like get my nails done, I'm just gonna do the Glamnetic press-on nails because those are literally the best press-on nails I've ever used in my life. They literally don't come off and they look stunning and very, very natural. So I will do that, but I wanted to share some tips on like, you know, going off of this journey. My nails have actually been so healthy, not as brittle as I thought that they would be, not as fragile and dehydrated. I'm actually really proud of like how my nails turned out, and there are 2 things that I've been doing that I feel like have been helping a lot. So the first things first is like supplementation. I feel like that's just number 1. Over the last 2 years, I've also been taking athletic greens like non-stop, and I think because I was taking that multiple times a week, and it's good for like so many different things, but one of the things that it does help is your hair, skin, and nails. And they have been growing and just so healthy. So I think even in the midst of getting all these nail treatments, and my nail technician is amazing, she's super gentle with like my real nails, I think that's the big reason why they're like not brittle and falling apart and cracking and just breaking off. I know some of my other friends have been going through that when they've like, you know, just gone off of fully having gel. Like athletic greens is always a supplement that I would recommend to like anybody in my life. I am such a big believer. I will die on the hill for athletic greens because I love them so much. And not just me, but like Aaron's also been taking it for the last 2 years, and I especially see in him a lot of the changes that athletic greens have brought into his life. So just, yeah, I love it. That's the first thing. The second thing is I ordered jojoba oil off of Amazon from like a really clean, non-toxic brand, 100% pure. I put jojoba oil on my nails in the morning and in the evening every single day, and that's just been keeping them hydrated, moisturized, and it's not oily, so it absorbs really, really fast. And I feel like that's just like made such a big difference in my nails. So I don't know if you guys can see, but they're healthy. Like these guys are healthy, they're looking clean, they're looking strong, and I have been off of gel for now like 2 weeks, so like not very long at all. So I just have now started to love and appreciate my natural nails, guys. And not only are you saving money by not getting your nails or toes done every month or every couple of months, I like being free and not having to worry about it. I cook, I clean, I like doing a lot of things with my hands. I'm also a little bit of a germaphobe of like when I was eating stuff, I didn't like things getting under my nails, or even if I would wash my hands, I felt like I could smell the food, you know? You know what I mean? I feel like you know what I mean. If you're a girl and you've been getting your nails done, it's just so disgusting. And then even doing your skincare, like I have some skincare products I need to like dip my finger in, and just having to do that every day, like I don't know how I dealt with it for so long, but like I really did not like doing that. Now I'm so free. If you need a sign to just get rid of your nails and just embrace having natural nails. So yeah, so that's like the first thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing is I've been trying something new. I feel like I've been in a kind of a rut with like just trying out new hobbies and getting myself out of my comfort zone. So I started going to Pilates Reformer. I feel like every girl online is like talking about going to Pilates, but the Reformer is different. It's like this like crazy like machine. It looks intimidating, but it's really not. But it's really based on like slow movements, lots of good resistance, very focused on your breathing and like every single muscle in your body that you don't always get to use. I've done one private session. This is going to be my second private session at the Halifax Pilates studio. I just started my 8-week beginner Reformer Pilates program with 2 of my girlfriends, and I love it because the class is so small. There's like 5 of us, 1 instructor, and it's just very tailored to all of our needs. So I'm excited about that. For the next 8 weeks, I'm gonna be doing that, and then also doing my one-on-one training with Erica, the owner of the studio. So I'm gonna miss 1 week because I am going to LA in November with my family, so I'm so excited about that, but I'm gonna miss it, so I'll make up for it when I'm back. But honestly, I don't even remember the last time I started a new program for working out, and I just feel like I need something different. I've been going to Spinco, I've been doing my 12-3-30 weightlifting like once or twice a week at my apartment gym, and then I also love watching YouTube videos. So some of my favorite people to watch on YouTube for like different workouts is Fit by Mac, Chloe Ting. I love watching some of Sammy Clark's videos, and I also like doing form sometimes if I want something a little bit more higher intensity. But if I want a slower, more resistance Pilates, I like doing the Pilates class. I do a ton of different things. I also like going on walks all of the times. It depends on whatever I'm in the mood for, but I'm the type of person I need to like switch things up constantly to like feel motivated. Let's do a what's in my Pilates bag. I haven't cleaned this, so like let's just be prepared. Obviously I always bring my camera around, my tripod, my cell phone, the car keys. I'm using my 30 years Drift tote bag. I get so many compliments on it. It's my favorite. I have my Pilates socks bag, so I'll need that for today's class. I have this blue one and I love the color. It just makes me so happy. I have another pair of Pilates grip socks, my iPhone tripod thing that attaches to the tripod that you guys are on. I've been looking for this all morning. I have a measuring tape. I'm trying to like buy new furniture for my apartment and like rearrange things, and I'm setting up a new gallery wall, so I needed to measure some stuff. I have my water bottle, of course, my own set of apartment keys. Like the car keys are like technically Aaron's. I have a scrunchie, a compact mirror from Merit. This is really cute. It has like a zoomed in and a non-zoomed in side, and it's gold. Hair clip, like Lululemon headband if I need to like put my hair up. Air tag in case anybody wants to steal my bag. Try me, because I have like 8 million air tags and everything that I own, so good luck. And then I have like a pouch for like all my necessities. The Glossier You perfume. I like this one. Hand sanitizer from Touchland. This is my favorite. I find that I used to always buy hand sanitizers and never use them, but I love this one because it's so fun to like spray and it smells really good. The Grown Alchemist hand cream. I'm almost out of this one. I have a Tide to Go stick, Pen Goop lip balm. This one, a button, a hair tie. Oh, I was looking for this. My Dior lip balm. It has a bit of a tint. This is the Rosewood. It's really nice. I have a snack and I have another lip balm. This is the Jack Black one. These are, yeah, Jack Black one. These ones are really good. That's everything that's like in this little bag right here. Maybe I should put some of my other like hair ties and stuff in it. That's what's in my Pilates bag. Essentially just like everything I need to like get myself put together. And yeah, this is super nice and big, very sizable, and can fit a lot. I use it to travel a lot too as well, so I would highly recommend. 30 years is honestly like such an amazing brand. I've been watching Katie since I was like, I don't know how old, and so the fact that I'm like getting things gifted from her brand and being on their PR is just like mind blowing to me. And the fact that like Katie has seen me, like this will never get old. This will never ever get old. But okay, I'm rambling. I have some text to reply to. Aaron literally comes home tomorrow and I'm so excited. I miss him so much, and the separation anxiety, I'm not gonna even lie, like had kicked in before he had even left. I was so sad. Yeah, I'm very much spoiled with being able to be around him 24/7. I'm very excited to like see him, and we're gonna have our first ever Thanksgiving together as fiancés, so I'm really excited to like do a nice little like dinner and like a date night, because he's been gone for 15 days. Like, I don't know the last time Aaron and I were apart for that long. In the last 6 years we were together, maybe one other time during Christmas when we first started dating. We were apart for 2 weeks, but other than that, no, we have not been apart, and I still am like attached to him like a little baby koala. So okay, I'm gonna go. I don't know what it is, but this year I have just seriously fallen so in love with fall. I don't know what it is. The crisp air, the leaves on the ground, like it literally makes me so happy, and I feel like it's now, yeah, like my favorite season. Oh my god, I just got my butt kicked at Pilates. Did not do what I thought we were gonna do today. I thought Erica was gonna get me back on the Reformer. No, she put me on the box spring, and the barrel essentially looks like a horseback, and I am so sore. I did not see that coming today, which is great because you're obviously trying different things out. So I'll add some pictures and stuff, or like a video from the class today. So the next time I see her, I'm going on this thing called a Cadillac. You've definitely seen it online. Like Courtney, Chloe, and Kylie, like they always post about it on these like what looks like a bed, but they're hanging, like doing these like weird things. So that's what we're doing apparently next week, which she did say is kind of like torture, but great for a workout. So I don't know, I guess that's what I'm doing. I didn't even get a chance to drink anything because we were just like on one something today. Honestly, by the end of it, I was so embarrassed because my legs could not stop shaking. Like it was literally shaking like this much, not like a little shake. No, it was like this. And I had to be like, I just needed like 2 seconds. And she was like, yes, take a break. I'm like, my body was just not used to any of the resistance. I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow. I need to go home, have a protein shake, take a shower, just, yeah, I don't know, do something. Anyways, let's see if I can get out of here. Oh my gosh. I just made myself a protein smoothie because I desperately need it after that workout. Can you guys see me even? I don't even know what is happening with the lighting right now. I'm a little confused, but I put the In Bloom protein powder, which I've been having this protein powder for like probably a full year and a half now, and I just don't use anything else because I feel like other protein powders just break my skin out. I don't react well to it. My stomach doesn't like it. I also put coconut yogurt, coconut water, strawberries, like I said, the protein powder, a little bit of honey, and also peanut butter powder. And that's it, keeping it simple. Usually I will put spinach or kale, but I actually don't have any of those right now in my fridge, so that's okay. I'll just take an athletic greens later. But I also got a little cutie pink straw to match with it. So I just had a meeting. I have another meeting to go to, and then when my day is done, I'll go ahead and take a shower. One of my girlfriends asked me to go to a hockey game tonight, so we'll see kind of if I'll end up going. But I have so much stuff I gotta do today before I have so much stuff I have to do tonight before Aaron comes back. I want to clean the apartment and just make it really nice and cozy. I need to order groceries and try and get them delivered. I pulled out the turkey in the fridge. I have to let it defrost in the fridge for the next like 3 days or so because we're gonna do Thanksgiving dinner on Monday. And then I want to make it a goal for myself to do a full-on bathroom vanity clean out. You guys, my medicine cabinet is honestly such a mess. I need to do something about it, and it stresses me out. I have a million products. And to be fair, I use like a bunch of different like skincare products depending on what my skin is doing and depending on what phase of the cycle that I'm in, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, I just need to like, I need to clean it out because it's stressful to look at, and it's really not that fun looking at a full medicine cabinet anymore. I'm like so over it, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, we're in my bathroom right now. What we're working with is this full of just like products that I can't reach, that are just kind of everywhere, so we're gonna organize this. But it is kind of bothering me that my mirrors are pretty dirty right now, so I'm gonna give them a quick spray. Like, do I just take everything out and organize it? I don't know. I'm just gonna take things out. Everything is out. Everything is on the table. So I'm gonna give all of the drawers a quick wipe, and I'm gonna see if I can actually adjust one of the levels in here because I think something needs to be changed. Okay, they're all wiped. I want to move this one out. Okay, I got this little like white thing out that I think holds them all in, so I took another one out. I just need this perfume to fit And not just this perfume, but like so many other things. I just need it to just fit there properly. Oh, look, you guys, me being handy. Okay, this is good. Should I take out this last one? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this last one out too. Perfect, okay. Getting rid of this sensitive shea foam that Aaron has because this is so cancerous. I think when we were traveling or something, or we were somewhere, he needed it, so we bought the whole thing. But what I really recommend is Kiss My Face for guys. This is super good, vegan, cruelty-free. It is like the least toxic and carcinogenic for all the shaving creams out there. You guys don't realize shaving cream has so much bad stuff in it. So anyways, I got this for Aaron. Ready to open this up, it looks so good. This is by far the most organized it has ever looked, and I'm so happy with it. So at the very top, I just have my Dyson and stuff. It's just way too big. I didn't know where to put it, so I put it up there. So we'll just ignore that. Very top is Aaron's stuff, essentially just like shaving and his one cologne that he has. And then this third shelf is just stuff that I like using often, but like are not my necessities. So I put a bunch of stuff up here, like hair stuff, like skincare things, body stuff, different treatments that I have as well that I like to grab sometimes. And then this is just for all of my perfumes. Okay, and then this bottom one is my everyday skincare, makeup remover, moisturizers, eye cream, my different treatments, retinol, vitamin C, repair serums, my spray, my cleanser. I have everything here. Something missing here is just like 2 empty, so I'm gonna try and see if I can bring some greenery into it. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think this is a lot better. I don't love it because I think these tulips are a little bit too big for the space, but honestly it's just something that I'll figure out some other time. But I'm really happy with the way that this looks and how my medicine cabinet is looking with all of my skincare and essentials. I feel like this was so worth it. I'm sorry if you can hear my laundry going. I'm just trying to clean up. I just wanted to talk about this really quickly because I got a lot of questions on it on my Instagram. So this is the Natural Cycles thermometer that you use if you're looking to keep track of your period and everything naturally. I've been on the copper IUD for 6.5 years. Like I had the 5-year one, then I got a new one, and now I'm just like over it. I just don't want to be taking like birth control that's like in my body. I just want to be able to like take care of my body naturally and let my hormones do what they're supposed to do. And I just don't like the idea of having like a foreign object in my body right now. So I am starting my journey with Natural Cycles. I've been thinking about it for a really long time. I've been following a lot of people who've been like using Natural Cycles, who have the Aura Ring, who don't have the Aura Ring, who've been using it, and I've honestly heard nothing but good things. Yeah, I'm getting my IUD taken out next month. So I'm just starting the process early now and getting all of my data inputted for the last 4 days, but I'm going to continue to do it obviously. And the more data that you feed it every single day with your temperature and how you're feeling and your cycle and everything like that, the smarter it will get about tracking your period. So the goal is to like not try and get pregnant. That is just not in the cards for Aaron and I right now. It is not our priority. At some point I would love to try and have a baby, and you can definitely use Natural Cycles to do that, but that's just like not the journey that I'm on, and I respect other people for their journey. So yeah, I'm gonna start using this. I'm really excited about it. I have been tracking my actual cycle for the last 2 years using the Clue app. It's like I don't want anything on my body anymore. I'm trying to take care of my body inside and out. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's a conversation that Aaron and I have had for a really, really long time, and I did give him heads up like a 1.5 years ago. I'm thinking about going off of it. I just don't like the way that it makes me feel. I don't like that my periods are longer ever since I've been on the IUD. I don't like that I have more back pain and cramps and just discomfort like that I never really used to feel before I was ever on the IUD. And to mention, I've never been on hormonal birth control ever in my life. Like for 1 month I was when I was like 13 years old, and it was because I had severe acne, and that didn't do anything. So we just like went for other options to try and make it better. I'm not going to count myself to like have actually ever been on hormonal birth control because I just feel like that's not enough time to like see if it's working for you. I just know that before I was on my IUD, my period was like exactly 4 days. It was literally perfectly in sync. I didn't have all these pains and cramps. So the only way that I'm gonna find out if it's because of this IUD is if I just go off of it for a while. My goal is really at the end of the day to just like be off of it forever. I don't want to go back on it. So yeah, natural cycles, let's see how it goes. I will let you guys know how I'm feeling, how my body's reacting, how my mood is, my pain and everything like that. And they're FDA approved, they're female founded, and it's crazy and ridiculous to say that all the birth control, other contraceptive methods that are out there on the market are founded by men. So just something to think about. This is where I'm gonna end off the vlog today. Thank you guys for following me around for a day in my life. I've really missed vlogging, and it just feels like I'm like talking and connecting with friends that I haven't seen in a while, like 2 months, because I haven't vlogged in that long. But I'm gonna make a really big effort to just come back and just like put myself out there and just continue to vlog, because I do really love it. And I'm a chatty person, so like this is literally perfect, and I'm an oversharer, so this is also really perfect for me and my lifestyle. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.